10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang.
Hello, it's Joe. Today I'm starting a new series and I'm calling it Currently Playing. In this series I'll tell you about the games I'm actually playing and I'm gonna try and give you some behind the scenes content. Because I have access to so many games and so much hardware, it's sad that I haven't finished a game in well over a year. In Jamaica we have a saying, wanty wanty, can't get it. Getty getty, no wanty. In this case, I fall into the getty getty category, where I have so much, like this, and this, and this, and this. Oh yeah, this as well. There's also this that I recently added. You'll see more on this a little bit later. And lastly, don't forget about this. But here's the thing, lately I haven't had the time to use any of this. I'm trying to remedy that situation and remind myself that one of the reasons I'm doing this channel is for the love of video games. And right now, I'm not playing none. Let's have a chat in the comments. Let me know what games you're currently playing and trying to finish. Am I the only one with this problem? I'll also use this video as an opportunity to tell you about the plans that I have in the pipeline and the hardware that I have on deck to feature. You can see those at the end. Before I get into the meat of this video, I just want to acknowledge that the Play Army is over 1,000 strong. Thank you for your support, and if you are part of the crew, give yourself a pat on the back. And while you're at it, give the like button a pat as well. As you can see from the B-roll, the first game that I'm actively playing is God of War on PC. You can't tell from my videos, but I'm a huge PlayStation fan. And the PS4 is where I've played most of my completed games in the recent past. Games like Last of Us, Uncharted 3, Uncharted 4, and Uncharted Lost Legacy. After listing these out, I guess I'm really a Naughty Dog fan. But they've made the formula that other Sony studios follow. I love the way they do single-player story-driven games, and God of War follows this formula perfectly. Back in the day, I also completed God of War 1 and 2 on the PS3, and Chains of Olympus on the PSP. I don't have a PlayStation console currently, and it's hard to justify getting one. Even though I'd love to play newer titles like Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us 2, my backlog of games is massive. Getting a PlayStation is going to make that even worse. Sony bringing PS games to the PC has been a godsend, like manna from heaven. I can satiate my need for some of their awesome single-player gems on PC without having to actually buy another console. I'm currently about 16 hours into God of War and it hasn't disappointed one bit. I can't help but be engrossed in the story. The voice acting is on point and Christopher Judge is a master of his craft.
But you have changed. You're not a monster.
That is exactly what I am.
Not to me. You will fail. How you deal with it is what makes you stronger. My father taught me that.
The dynamic that they present between Kratos and his son Atreus, with Kratos being unfeeling and emotionless in the beginning, but slowly turning into a loving father, has been brilliantly done so far, and this has been the highlight of the game for me. As a matter of fact, it reminds me of how shitty a relationship I have with my father, and if a video game story can have you thinking about real life in this way, I'm gonna give Santa Monica Studios a bravo, job well done. I'm looking forward to finishing this one to see how they end the story. No spoilers in the comments please. I have a black button. I'm not afraid to use it. Remember how I said that I couldn't justify buying another console? Well, I kinda sorta did. After getting a little obsessed with the retro gaming and homebrew scene, I impulsively picked up a PS Vita 2000 on eBay. I got this one from a Japanese seller for an okay price. Although it came with an issue of the left joystick drifting upwards sometimes, I'll just make it a project to change them for new ones soon. Retro Game Core has an easy to follow video on jailbreaking the Vita, and after jailbreaking mine, I installed all my totally legitimate, legally obtained games that I now own on it. The game I'm currently playing on the Vita is Salt and Sanctuary. I actually bought this one on the PS Store about 6 years ago when I had my original Vita. Played it to the third boss and just gave up on it. I'm about 10 hours into it right now and I've passed the first 4 bosses. If you've never heard of this one, it's like 2D Dark Souls, but you have salt instead of souls and sanctuaries instead of bonfires. The concept is the same. If you die, you lose your salt and you have to go back to the scene of the crime to retrieve them, or lose them forever if you die a second time. I have a love-hate relationship with these type of games. They frustrate the hell out of me. Backside, man. But they play on my curiosity, cause I'm always wondering, what's in that next area? I'm not sure I'll stick with this one till the end, but I'll give you an update in the next video in the series. In terms of my upcoming plans, I have an Acer Aspire 5 laptop incoming. That I'll be game testing. Let me know in the comments which games you'd want to see featured, and also tell me if you want any other details on this laptop. I've reduced my game tested videos to a short intro and hardware, then straight into the game test. Do you want more of a review, like how I did it before? Let me know in the comments. From my analytics, on average you guys only watched about 20% of those videos. I'm guessing most of you just jumped to the game you're interested in, so I'm not sure if you're interested in anything else. On the desktop gaming side, I picked up this card used on eBay for $140. Can you tell what it is? Here's a hint. It's the most popular graphics card on Steam. Look out for that video as well. And that's it for the first currently playing. Let me know in the comments if you like this concept and if I should continue doing them. Remember, if the subscribe button red, turn it black and give the like button some slap. As always, thanks for watching.
We go forever and ever, yeah. You know that I'm at your center, yeah. You would say you can do better, no, I won't let her, We go forever and ever, yeah. I go and create the pressure, yeah. You would say you can do better.